We are live. Wonderful. Beautiful. Hello, hello. Welcome to Fableheimr and to the Shenanigans playthrough round 2. Today, I am streaming for the first time. The beauty of streaming on YouTube is that it's a lot like recording a video, in that it will immediately become a video once we are done. I hope. That's what I've been told. So, we are going to take this opportunity to play for about, an agile, for about 2 hours or so, and push through the Misty Forest. And hopefully, push through the Misty Forest and try to get to the cathedral, if I can. That's quite the tall order, but 'tis the idea. 'Tis the idea. And of course, what is a DLC streaming event without stopping by the DLC? So we'll go say hi to Dr. Faust, eventually. There is so much poison here. But yes, if you are watching this in the future, as a YouTube video, hello. You aren't missing much. Because this is my first time streaming, I don't expect too many people to stop by. But, of course, if you do, hi, thank you. I appreciate it. The audio streams, I'm having an error. Not an error, but, audio stream's current bitrate, 0, is lower than the recommended bitrate of 128 kbps. We want some kbps. It says I have lots of kbps. Yep. I have lots of kebabs. What are you talking about? Okay. I'm not sure what YouTube's on about. You all can hear me, right? Everything is fine? Maybe? Maybe not? Oops. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, back to the fighting. Back to the important thing, slaughtering. Everyone's greatest fantasy, slaughtering. I'm not sure why it thinks I have 0 kebabs, but I don't. I have many kebabs. Like 7,000 kebabs. At least according to OBS. Hopefully OBS isn't lying to me. I never thought I would say this, but I would like a third monitor. Because then I can monitor the stream and OBS. Cross-relay that information to make sure it's completely accurate. But yes, like I said, this is my first stream for MISTOVER on YouTube. So, please excuse any bumps along the way. Hopefully there aren't many, because it's part of an event, and I want the event to go as smoothly as humanly possible, because that would be nice. Ooh, hit rating. And speed, yes. Now normally I don't like anything that reduces attack, because I like hitting harder. Hitting harder is great. Another one. But for our good old Hiisi, it's not that important. These enemies flee before us, because they are cowards. I don't even know. I'm just killing stuff, right? I'm looking for flowers. For lovely little flower samples. I believe for Katarina. But don't quote me on that. Our successors are super strong. Which makes me happy. Seeing everyone back together again. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that one. I was getting emotional. Seeing everyone back together again, alive and well with little golden portraits, makes me so happy. More hit rating, wow. I could have used that a long time ago. I'm not sure what our hit rating looks like right now, but I'm assuming it's pretty good. Because you know what happens when you assume. Terrible things happen. Assumptions are the leading cause of death. Probably. The leading cause of death, actually, is death. Tell your friends. Hello. I'm coming for you. Let's see, what random enemies shall we get today? It's more ectoplasms. Lovely. I love ectoplasms. Not. This is, of course, because we are playing Round 2, also known as New Game Plus, and we get to fight all sorts of enemies from all over the game because we're the best. At least, that's what MISTOVER has determined. And you know what? I think MISTOVER's right. I think we are the best. But that's also why we can speed through things, chop down our foes with haste and excellent accuracy. I don't have a key for this. Come to me, little enemy. These little ladybugs, they're nothing to us now. Nothing. Give me attack. Attack, attack, attack. Break, break, break. Crush, crush, crush. Stomp on the bugs. Now it's 221 at level 2. We might be a little overpowered. Just a little bit. I suppose I should explain our settings, because they are a little complicated. Of course, some time ago... Which one are you in? That one. Some time ago, gameplay settings were added to MISTOVER, which allows you to edit the difficulty of the game as you see fit. And we aren't playing on normal because that's what the shenanigan playthrough was on, and I couldn't change it. But I sent all of the default values to what they are in hard mode. So, it's like a normal hard mode. And we are running with 8 abilities, because that sounded fun to me. So, because we're running double the abilities, we have double the skill points. And that's all the... what? That's all the, gameplay settings, if you're curious. Uh-oh. It spat at me. A ball of ectoplasm spat at me. I should remove that bleed. Should. But I'm not going to. Because I'm more interested in slaying. Aww. So close, yet so very far. Do we kill it? Sure. I feel a little bad that that damage is going to be drastically reduced here once we equip his speed items, but speed is key, as they say. Especially for the Onmyouji, because that allows you to buff before you take any hits. Of course, then his class jinx sloth kicks in, and well, it goes downhill from there. If I had known that there was a New Game Plus, I would probably have spent all of my money trying to re-roll the perfect jinxes. That's probably something I would have done. But, ah well, you live and you learn. I'm a little curious if there's, like, a round 3. It reminds me, if it is that way, it would remind me of Bravely Default, which is a 3DS game. RIP the 3DS. That it's like a Final Fantasy sort of thing. But spoiler alert, I mean, the sequel's already out, and the sequel kind of spoils it. But there are these things called layers. And basically, once you beat the game, you pass on to the next layer. And it's exactly the same. It just has these minor differences, and you go through, like, I don't even remember how many it was. It was many, many layers. Like 8. It was a lot. Just doing the same thing over and over and over again. Until eventually you get to the final layer, which is what the sequel's called. And then you fight the real boss, and then you win. That's basically it, yeah. I do have the sequel, but I never ended up beating it. It's a lot of farming and I wasn't feeling like it. Everyone has gained rank 3. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now, of course, because we have all 10 jinxes, because we're successors, we aren't gaining any new jinxes, but don't let that dissuade you from leveling up. Leveling up is very important. We do have quite a bit of stream latency. Just like the delay between real time and what you all see. If I do stream again, I'll probably just remove that if I can. I just left it on normal because I don't know what I'm doing. You enter the workshop, but nobody's here. All you see is a large cauldron filled with a gurgling concoction of potions, set over a fire. The stench is terrible. You get carried away inspecting all the bizarre and mysterious objects in the workshop, when all of a sudden, you hear a voice behind you. We are indeed the Expedition Core crew. You turn around and see a girl, but she doesn't seem to be the one speaking. You also see a cute little animal by her side. Yes, these are the flowers. Not Stella. Katarina is a ventriloquist, using Stefan to, I'm assuming, overcome her shyness. I have no Miss to the Forest. Okay. We can we? This just gives essence, right? It doesn't give... Boo. Alright. Well, let's go turn into Stella, shall we? We have slaughtered, as Adele requested. Yes, ventriloquism, we are aware. Well, I'm aware and I told you all. So now you're aware. So we have the disappearing townspeople. If I remember correctly, yeah, we go to Olivia in the support lab. These beginning quests are just introducing you to all the people in town. Except the storage guy. The storage guy never gets any time. Of course, the support lab is where you upgrade your expedition core crew and everything that you could possibly need. We are almost capped on a lot of things. I could probably have had Expand Recruitment 5 if I didn't sell my books. I was getting a little desperate near the end. Hello, Marie. Yes, I have come. I'm here to purchase goods from you. And now we are off, once again. Ooh, a Forest Power and a Forest Grimoire. Sign me up. Is this medium? It is medium. The first medium of our playthrough. So we'll bring 4. Sure. 2 here. We're going to have to get rid of all this polluted crap here in a moment. Oh, we do have, if we're feeling really sketchy, we do have a donut. A single donut. This is from the whatchamacallit. DLC. You get it from going to the Rift to fight Faust. And the beauty of this is you can bring it with you no matter what. Because it does not decay in the mist. So we can just bring it every single time in case we get into a little bit of a hairy situation. But who knows? We probably won't. What up, Lenny? Yeah, she's here too. Looking for the followers. Has his sister gone missing yet? That happens. Spoiler alert. Ooh, another Forest Power. The gods smile upon us this day. So I think we go down and around. That seems to be the plan. I actually had someone ask me a question about these red mushrooms. It's kind of spoiler alert if you haven't seen it before, but we meet someone who asks us for the mushrooms. What happens if I give them to him? Because I never have. Perhaps today we'll find out. I am actually really curious. My guess, my gut feeling, is that nothing happens. He'll probably say, "You shouldn't be so kind to strangers," or something. That would be my guess. Because of course we cannot complete our quest without the mushrooms. The enemies are a little bit stronger this time. Good. Give me targets. Challenge us. But not too much. Don't challenge us too much. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of a challenge. I mentioned this in the first episode, but I am incredibly terrified of losing my successors. I shouldn't jinx anything. But I had the feeling that would make me feel very bad. Because these are my children almost. I beat the game with them, I bonded with them. And we are gonna have to wait so I can heal up. Probably just overwhelming again. And cross our fingers that he doesn't hit Ruun. Oh. Yeah. It's your turn, but you are gonna reflect, probably. Ah, that wasn't too much. It was a little bit of reflection. We could, of course, ignore this for now and replenish naturally. Is what we might do. Just get some good old replenishment in us. Where are you? Yeah, you're there. Okay. I restored, right? Yes. Restore formation. Let's go. Good old punchy punch punch punch. We did, of course, lose our buffs because I faffed about a little bit, but I think it's worth it. Of course, she healed back to full doing that, and moved to the front line, because why not? I think we leave the DPS dude alive. Yeah, we don't need to heal, we'll just stun him. We'll just give him the good old stun. And then kill the ectoplasm. Beautiful. Less beautiful. And it's a level 16 turtle in a level 1 to 3 area, so I should indeed be using it. Don't use my HP. Good. Good to me. See, I thought that went through. I have been known to make a few reckless mistakes by just autopiloting and clicking on things. Well, running into them in this game. But not today. Because today's a special day. And I'm on my tippy toes. Kind of. I'm trying to be on my tippy toes. Smack. We'll go ahead and heal up Masamune. I do like that if you crit heal the Ronin. Ooh, weapons for Daragh. If you crit heal the Ronin, he will get 2 of his ki. I think they're called YP, but I have no idea what the Y stands for. I just keep calling it ki. More bugs to squash. It should be fine. I don't foresee any issues. It was guarding, but it still got stunned. Get wrecked. Do we play it safe? I feel like playing safe. That seems like a good idea. And then immediately miss, that's fine. Good dodge, Ruun. That could have been a big deal. That dodge could have saved her life. I had to say something. Why are you all going after my witch? I understand. She's adorable. And cute. And probably the most threatening thing on this battlefield. But why? Leave her alone. I guess we're dashing towards the gold key. That seems like a good idea. Try to avoid this fight. Who are you and what did you do with Masamune? Well, let's just go to the key. Bish. We're prepared. We're always prepared. Never not prepared. Buffaroo. Buffaroo. Ooh. Wonderful crits. You know, part of me wonders if we should just jack her crit up to infinity and beyond. That could be hilarious. Absolutely hysterical. Who needs a heal? No one? No one. Alright, there you go. Have some tentacles. The hentai returns. Ruun is going last. because of her very annoying jinx that just does random things. Usually the most annoying of random things. I probably shouldn't kill everything with Ruun, so we can get a kill on Masamune and return our key. But we'll just leave it up to fate. Well, fate dictates Masamune gets no key. Sorry, bud. I tried. Well, I didn't really try. I considered it. That's what we'll say. We have an amazing map for enlightenment, though. So far, we haven't had to use any mental amulets, really. But it's always a tool to keep in the back of our minds. To increase our hit and our speed. Oh good, we have a target. For key. Everything worked out in the end. Ruun slowed herself again, so I'm glad it didn't come to another turn. I guess we just dash up the map, huh? Here we go. Away we go. I love enlightenment so much. A second memory. I mean, look how far we covered. It was ridiculous. Minimalism. The journals don't matter too much anymore. Okay. I should not have gone this way. Well, I'm going the long way. The long route. We could also praise RNGesus and try our luck at a teleport. But that could be both horrifying and great. Ran to that flower. We have a foe. A regular foe. Not an angry foe, a regular foe. We also have one that's fleeing from us. The coward. Craven dog. Coming in from total war. I don't think I meant to use wide swipe, but it worked. More hit rating. Wow. We got another cross. I don't actually know what cross I have now. I just know that I have one. Enemy respawn. Let's move away from that, shall we? Just back up slowly. I'm gonna eat this trap. Probably. That's fine. Hello. You are also a normal enemy. Let's smack it. Give it a smack. More bugs. We didn't actually encounter too many of the round 2 enemies this time. It makes me feel suspicious. I've used wide swipe twice, and I think I've now used it more than I did in the entire other playthrough. Alright. Let us meet good old Hans. You slowly make your way through the forest, when suddenly, you hear a voice. I sure am, Hans. He's not our foe. He is a part of the expedition corps. Let's give him our mushrooms. Hans suddenly bursts into laughter. Look at you, you're so kind. That's why you won't survive here. See, I told you. I knew it. I knew it in my gut. You shouldn't trust anyone, even someone who claims to be on your side. There are so many people out here that will go out of their way to fool you and take advantage of you. So don't be gullible. I hope you remember what I said. Until we meet again. My gut was right. I think that's a sign that I've played too many JRPGs, but, you know. Is there really such a thing as too many? I don't think so. Here we go. Turning in more quests. I didn't actually check to see if we finished, but there was nothing left on the map, so I'm assuming we did. I hope we did. We've appeased the Doomsday Gods once more. We did not complete the follower thing. So we have to go back. We can turn this in, though. Thank you. Okay, we don't have a new quest. Oh, we do. Nice. So let's go deliver that to Hans. It's from Mark. Wait, why did you talk to me again? I didn't mean to come here. I meant to go to the alchemy. Because we have 2 things to evaluate, but which is more important? The power or the weapon? Probably the power. 5 evade. Beautiful. Defense on an offensive accessory. I don't want to recruit. I want to equip that. -2 speed kinda sucks, but not as much as -2 hit. I'm still gonna equip it though. Don't get me wrong. We could offset it by sacrificing a weapon, but we don't have a whole lot of weapons to sacrifice in the first place. We haven't identified that, but I'm still equipping it. And we got a weapon for Daragh. Beautiful. For Hiisi, I think we don't have anything. We have the speed oh, duh, we have this. I never equipped it. Duh. So if we're looking for agiles, here we go. Reducing attack by a lot, but increasing our speed by 4. Which may not seem like much, but trust me, it adds up. As for good old Masamune, we probably won't hit. You don't need to be fast. You just need to make sure that your attacks connect. Because when they don't, you waste ki, and that is unfortunate. So I'll give you this one, and we'll identify it as soon as we can. Alright. We have brought the red mushroom. She is thanking us for our efforts. We're gonna sell all the polluted crap right now. I didn't actually encounter any of the followers, did I? I wonder if you can complete that quest in Faust's realm. Should we go say hi to Faust? I think we should. I think it's time. Time to go say hi to Faust. We've been live for about half an hour? Yeah, let's go say hi to Faust. We'll check out and see if we can complete this quest here to defeat followers. Maybe we can. Maybe we can't. This is small. I'm scared, so we're going to bring some materials. Consumables. I don't know why I keep calling it materials. The chocolates also do not disappear, but this should be enough. It's a small realm, so we don't need a whole lot of food. Let's begin. Back to the otherworldly adventure that is Dr. Faust's strange location. Would you like to see this scenario? No, thank you. I forgot these are traps. If the flower doesn't light up, it's a trap. That's what I've learned. That's a trap. Ooh, epic Ronin armor. Instantly worth, and I ran into an enemy. Don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break, don't break. Thank you. Time to get the initiative back. And that's the power of the mental amulet. These enemies are much stronger than last time. But we have already decimated them. Remember when I said I have a bad habit of clicking things and just running into them? Yeah, this is a prime example of that. 100. Beautiful. Okay, let's walk a bit more cautiously, shall we? We shall. Because I said so. This is a real flower, you can tell because it lit up. I don't know if all of the unlit flowers are traps, but I'm operating under that assumption. Finally got a weapon for Hiisi. Good. Go up here. We brought out Louhi so that she could heal us up. I do not think we can complete our quest here, so the science is, well, completed. They are lined up for a devil's eye. Ooh, big hits from Daragh. Still lined up for a devil's eye. Can you get a 2 for 1? We got a twofer. That hit rating probably really helps. That's our power when we don't walk into enemies. Well, don't let enemies walk into us. We are walking into enemies. 70% attack. Beautiful. Yeah, that's what 70% attack does. It is unfortunate with that timing, but it's fine. It's because Ruun keeps debuffing her freaking speed. Should probably stun whatever's going next. Yeah. It had a 100% chance to connect, so why not? Oh, you stunned Ruun. That was mean. I do need to kill something. There we go. That works. All of my ki has returned. Do I try and buff Ruun here? Get her to go next. Wonderful. I said wonderful, and I was thinking wunderbar. I don't know why, but I mixed them together. Lovely combination. Really. Truly. Alright. We are still alarmed. This is a trap, mimic. Ooh. This is a lot of enemies. What are we afraid of here? This. Good connection. We got rid of the two casters, which is nice. Everything is coming together. We are so powerful. And imagine how much stronger we shall be after we get the items. We found Faust. We should actually prepare for our cheese as well. So we need to find another regular enemy so that we can cheese our foes. Because cheese is delicious. We're about to have 4 enemies go in a turn. That's a little concerning. And by a little, I mean a lot. I'm gonna Devil's Eye here. Instead of taunt, to just reduce their hit rate. I could have taunted to try and draw their anger. What was that? I didn't know they could do that. Uh-oh. That is not good. They removed all of their debuffs. No. Oh dear. We have a slight problem. Just a slight one. Okay, we're getting rid of you because you're annoying. We probably turtle. We could try and speed up Ruun to move her ahead of them. I think we turtle. I think turtle is the safest bet. Move Daragh back in position and get another body on the field that's taunting. Okay. So far, correct decision. So far, absolutely correct decision. Beautiful. Genius, if I do say so myself. And that's why the turtle's good. You can even heal the turtle, but it only lasts for 3 turns, so it's not really worth it. I wish they lasted forever. That is a little strong, though. At one point in time, you could have multiple turtles on the field, and that was a sight to behold. I never did it, though, but, you know, I imagined it. I dreamed of it. Because we're using the hard default settings, enemies do respawn in 100 turns. So you have to be a little cautious. Because it's no point fighting enemies that have respawns. They give you absolutely nothing. Is that a mimic over there? I can't tell. I don't think so. We bring this enemy to Faust. That's a lot of running. We could just wait until an enemy respawns up there. No, let's do this. We'll bring it. Time for the drag across the map. Come to me, my little friends. Here we go. That's kind of a problem. How can I just bring it right behind me? Is this close enough? It's not. Let's pop this. That didn't help me at all. I have to go all the way around. Well, enemies are going to respawn. That's just the future, or the fact that we have to face. Come here. Come to me. Yeah, that's it. Good boy. Or girl. Whatever you are. Alright. The cheese shall commence. Now, if you've ever seen the cheese before, it's very straightforward. We drag an enemy next to the boss, and then we kill everything, except for one, which we will leave alive to be at our mercy, so that we can buff infinitely with Hiisi. Beautiful. Part 1 complete. So now, we are going to buff, and once more with muscle, bring them up to 70%. Then we are going to... Do I have it? Yeah, I might as well do it. Then we're going to give them muscle, or mental amulet for speed and hit, and then we're going to kill this. And then we attack the boss with all of our buffs. It works much better once we have access to the power drinks, but I believe we get that when we enter the cathedral ruins, which we have not. Alright. Hello, Faust. Come to me. Let's begin. This is the DLC if you've never seen it before. Faust is very upset. I think I killed the ad. Last time, we took this opportunity and we just beat on Faust. Like, relentlessly. But I don't think we actually have enough DPS right now. I wanted to buff, but I need to move her back. I don't think we have enough DPS to just burn him. We're gonna give it a good show, though. The good old college try. Stunning him is invaluable. It feels like something is approaching you. Me no likey. 200 crits. I think Strike has the highest chance of critting, so that's why I'm using it. Throw out the ants. But moved into a not so great position. We'll move back. And this is going to have like a 0 chance of working. Yeah, 0 chance of effect. So, we'll ask prayer our tank. I did not use that very often. What could this be, Chocolate Faust? It's not just a feeling, you sense something unthinkable. Unthinkable? That doesn't sound good. Oh, he's not immune to debuffs. Curious. I should actually be able to stun him again. Alright. It's all... Oh, it's not gonna work. He's guarding. He is branded now. Hack and slash. Owie. 100 bleeding! Okay, bleeding resist. We should be... Oh, dear. I was gonna say that we should be fine. But we're not. I lied. I think I can Chaos Blast and hit them all? Yeah. There we go. Faust is down. Ooh. So the protection redirects damage to the thing that's protecting, but if you hit both the protector and the thing that he's protecting, they both take damage. Beautiful. Wonderful. Now, do I mean, I'm here, right? I should explore the entire thing. Oh my. My commitment to exploration might get me in trouble. We only brought 1 seed with us. That could have been a mistake. Worst case scenario, we just teleport about, because we do have a lot of food. So we teleport around until we get to a place that we want to be. which is near the exit. Oh, challenging foes and a mimic. This is not that hard. These guys are gonna be easy peasy. Especially after what we just did. Like, after what we just did to Faust, is anything really gonna be challenging? Well, that was not what I wanted to see. Looks like it doesn't matter. The thing with Reflect, though, is the harder that you hit it, the more damage you're gonna take. Thankfully, I've never killed anything with Reflect, but I can see it happening. I didn't get back into position. Oh well. We just won't have one buff for a long turn. Crit the Ectoplasm. Kill the Ectoplasm. We're going to stun the Golem. And we're going to slash with Hiisi. Beautiful. Everything going according to plan. You know, last time we were here in the first episode, I mentioned that this place reminded me of some of the DLC for Fire Emblem Awakening. Love that game. And I was thinking in the shower, where all great thoughts are had, that the story of MISTOVER kind of reminds me of Awakening as well. Because in Awakening, you wake up... Get it? You wake up in a field, all alone, and some dude walks over and wakes you up. Which is rude, right? Alright, it's time to start gambling. Well, we got near the flower. Do we just take this exit? It's only one little area we haven't explored. I think we do. I'd rather leave now. Okay, it's not going to come to me. Than risk losing something. Playing it safe. Playing safe. But yeah, in Awakening, you wake up in a field, and then when you beat the last boss, assuming, I think you need to be married or have bonds or something, you wake up in that same field again, but this time you don't have the little brand on your head. And in MISTOVER, you wake up, oh, let's check where we have to go for this. Wake up in the Misty Forest with no memories, and when you beat the last boss, spoiler alert, and go to round 2, you wake up in the Misty Forest with no memories. It's like an infinitely looping thing. Ooh. Actually, do we have enough to identify? We have a 0 still. Good. Not good. No. This is actually better. Wow. I like the evade. The other thing has a smidgen more HP. Smidgen. So small, it's irrelevant. This is a medium map. Ooh, we got a lot of donuts, though. That's good. Okay. Here we go. Let me make sure all the stream... Your crew level are higher than the current dungeon. Your experience and Doomsday clock rate will be reduced. Yeah, I know. The dangers of going to Faust frequently. Of course, if you so desire, you can turn off the Doomsday clock. Tell it just go away. Not, no one's gonna hold it against you. Because it can be a little annoying. Especially if you're trying to farm things and all of a sudden the Doomsday clock is docking you for just existing. But you want to try and keep things moving along, so hopefully we don't trigger too many Doomsday penalties. Hopefully we find some followers this time to give a good punch. Because we didn't encounter any last time. Pretty sure... yeah. Now that we're over-leveled, we're gonna just roll over everything. Nothing shall stand in our way. Literally. Come to me. Come to me. Come to me. Let's get our key rolling. Oh, okay. Just one shot. Just one shot. Let's keep a-going. Oh, I could have turned that on. Do I need to? Oh, we found Hans. Hello, Hans. I need those. Oh. Goodbye, Luminosity. You shall be missed. We find Hans in the misty forest. Olivia forgot to deliver it. And now he's telling us that Duke Heinrich is not actually the legitimate Duke. He bought his position. Sounds a little familiar, doesn't it? But, yeah, that's the foreshadow. They actually drop quite a few, now that I think about it, they actually drop quite a few hints as to the story, which is good. Oh, we got all the stuff. Proper foreshadowing goes a long way to help, you know, people believe the story. Oh, looks like we can't just... I probably could have, if I mental amulet here, instead of power muscle amulet, probably could have just killed everything. Oh well. We need to get some ki going, so I'll try and kill this one with Masamune. As we continue to destroy. Yeah. We'll just one-shot everything. Can I stun again? No. That is one of the most enjoyable things, though. When something has stun resist, and you manage to stun it again, you just feel like you're on top of the world. Beautiful. Yeah, they don't stand a chance. So hopefully we can get out of here quickly. Or what? What? 4 enemies. Alright. One by one, they shall come. One by one, they shall fall. What are we stunning? Probably you. If that thing gets a stun off, it's not good. Well, it's annoying. I wouldn't say not good. Well, I suppose annoying is also not good. The Grand Grimoire! We found it! That's just the better version of the witch weapon. So it's probably going to be better than the unevaluated thingamaboobers. Probably. Just get smacked. I'm probably going to run out of mana fighting 4 enemies in a row. How much is it? Is it 16 to cast that? Or 26? If it's 26, we aren't going to be able to use it again. If it's 16, we have just enough. Quick maths, of course. Give it a smack. How much is it? 26? Okay. Not enough. We do have enough for Chaos Blast, so... That's like a pseudo Star Striker. A wannabe Star Striker. Boy, are you lost? Come here. Oh, I guess we do have enough mana. Because of this thing. Getting lost. Struggling to find its way around the wall. I understand. Pathing can be challenging sometimes. In some places more than others. Well, look. 2 lived. Just kidding. Ooh, 1 lived. Good guard. Good on you, little lad. Now goodbye. At one point in time... Grim Reaper weapon. Ew. At one point in time, I was keeping track of all the enemies that I killed with the tentacles. Because it does so little damage. It exists literally just to stun. So, I was keeping track of how many enemies I killed with it. It was a good time. Maybe I should do that again. The golden key is there, so I should go down and swoop up to maximize our exploration. Are you... Okay. One of these. You're not a... I'm not even sure what to properly call them. I just call them round 2 enemies, because that's what they are. They only appear in round 2, and they have 2 exclamation marks. Maybe variance enemy would be appropriate? Maybe? Smack. Smacking is good fun. Hello, Toki. Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Currently, I'm just smashing my way through the Misty Forest with all my successors. Because I somehow failed to get a quest item. So I'm back here again. More on silence. I get an MMO title. Oh, yep. It's for the characters that you beat the game with. So the 5 characters that helped kill the old one become successors, and they come down. Yep. And they get to keep their jinxes and their skills at their appropriate, or whatever level they were at. They lose all their gear and they drop down to level 1. And any cursed items that you have will become uncursed and placed in storage, but all other items will be lost. It makes me so happy to see them again. I got way more attached to them than I thought I would. Which, I mean, I shouldn't be that surprised by. They literally carried me through the game. Poison. I don't care. We're smashing that hard that I don't care. Alright, that one hurt a little bit. I could bring out Hiisi and actually remove the poison, or I can just heal through it. Which one will I choose? Well, that was a lucky consumable. I guess I go up and around. I'm gonna ignore that wooden chest. Oh dear. I guess I have to fight this. I could do that, then it's gonna chase me. Let's see if this works. It did, and now we're stunned, and now it kept it, yeah. Okay. Well, it's just one gray enemy. We'll be fine. See? Told you. We'll be fine. Like this little flower. I don't even remember what was in here. What was it? Ah, yes. More Onmyouji gear. Because that's what I needed. This very annoying round 2 enemy is drawing everything to me. Which I guess could be useful, but right now it's not. Right now it's very not useful. Smack. Okay, let's move. Time to run. We completed our quest. This time I got the follower items, or town items, from the followers. And we are down to nothing. We just appeased them. We didn't please them. We appeased them. I can evaluate. Actually, before I do that. Yes, I want to be here. Ruun, my dear. Yeah, that's better. Unless this rolled... What would this even need to roll for it to be better? I don't know. This is better. No ifs, ands, or buts. Let's evaluate the... Wait, don't you have an unevaluated... Oh, no, you don't. Okay. I guess this? Or we can evaluate them both. Stun resist? Okay. Not horrible. Crits? Kind of wasted on Hiisi. I don't even think I want to waste the stuff on evaluating that. Because his completely common thing is better. Much better. Yes, I did, Toki. I did it in the first video, and I've done it once so far in this stream. But if you stick around, we can go back again. I just want to catch up on the quests, because I'm about to out-level this area. The kidnappings are true, unfortunate. Inept hunter. Alright, we're gonna go kill followers. So far, everything has been the same as round 1, which I mean isn't that surprising. I think the differences are going to come later. Guess we'll upgrade this. We have a lot of money. And we have a lot of skill points, so I might as well, right? We should probably pick up Dispel Magic while we're at it. I guess we'll pick up Wide Swipe. Really doesn't matter. Wide Swipe could probably be useful sometime. Maybe. We want target filtering. Give all enemies a speed decrease buff. That's probably not going to happen. Yeah, we can do this. In case Ruun can't blow everything up. Okay, now it's getting expensive. And Hiisi... Sure. We'll take a healing buff. And I guess we'll level this. Probably call it a day. Actually, I should see what Louhi doesn't have at rank 5. What do you have, Louhi? You're fine. Woodpecker tactics. Meh. Meh. Oh yeah, we want this. Sweet foe, rank 5. I need it. I need it in my life. Beautiful. That's all the money I'm willing to spend on this. Which was a lot of money. So here's the little area, the dimension beyond the fissure. It's small, it scales to your level, which is what the question mark to question mark means. The donuts continuously recover HP during battle. They're pretty good. Chocolates remove all debuffs and mesmerizations, and then you can get equipment. Random equipment, of course, but equipment. And I think... Can both these completed in the Parched Holy Forest? Because I want to go there. I don't want the Doomsday Clock to be too mad at me. Parched Holy Forest. Oh, we only have one quest. Okay. Derp. So let's go to the Parched Holy Forest. The final area. Going here will also unlock the boss. And my goal for today was to beat the boss. The other beautiful thing about the donuts and chocolates is that they cannot be corrupted by the mist. Oops. So you can just bring them just in case. Always bring them. Is basically the gist of that. There's never a reason not to. Okay. Are we this confident? Sure am. Not bad. Now, if you are afraid at all, or playing seriously, I never recommend enlightening into the Fog of War. Terrible idea. Everything can go wrong. But, it went well today. It usually goes well. Aha, the map. We're actually in a good spot. So we'll stay up and we'll go around town. There's also someone to rescue. Ooh. This enemy's actually our level, and it's just ladybugs. Yeah, the industry preservatives. Protecting it from the magical mists that decay all things, including the human mind. How they managed that, I have no idea. But hey, they did. We need to make sure we get some key here for Masamune. That is a bleed. A pretty hefty bleed. Twinkies last for 50 years? Yeah. Not surprised. I haven't had a Twinkie in a long time, but I kind of remember them. Wasn't there a movie about zombies where one of the dudes was addicted to Twinkies? Why do I remember that? Just keep punching. My successors are so strong. And I love it. Makes this a lot easier. The Grand Grimoire. Come to me. My second Grand Grimoire. I wish I had that luck in the first playthrough, because I searched for Grand Grimoires forever. There are 3 stunning people. So I guess we're gonna make sure they don't get to stun. Like that. Beautiful. The kill count grows for the tentacle. Come to me. Meet your death. What are we doing here again? Oh yeah, killing followers. Which we're doing quite well, if I must say so myself. Smack. So the question is, we are going to unlock the boss after this. Do we go to the boss or do we go say hi to Faust real quick? Part of me wants to do the boss first, so we can try and unlock power drinks before we go to Faust, because I'm about to fight him again. Grand Grimoires, rare Grand Grimoires, are your most common epic. What? In the first playthrough, I think I got the Onmyouji purples more than anything else. Which sucked, because I wasn't using Hiisi for combat at all. Hiisi does already have 2 agiles, but both of them reduce his attack. A journal of success. Oh, hello. You won't die here. That's fair, because I'm coming to save you. Why was this a small blue blob? These are usually the strongest enemies in the area. I don't know. But we deal with it perfectly. Yeah. RNG. The wonderfully horrible thing that is RNG. Hey look, our first Rongomyont. Celtic words. Not good with them. We could whip out a paladin. I haven't played the paladin in a while. Part of me wants to just keep with our successors because I love them so dearly, but I know that might be a little boring. Because our strategy is not going to change. But you know the saying, if something's not broken, don't fix it, right? 69. Nice. With a tentacle. Nice. I'll let you go, little dude. Mostly because I'm not walking all the way up there to kill you. I wonder where all the round 2 enemies are. I haven't seen one in a while. They're red blobs, but they have 2 exclamation marks, I guess to signify that they're round 2. They pull every enemy nearby to you. Like, everything becomes alerted that you're here. And they can have enemies from any zone in them. And it's very common for me that they have ectoplasms from the final zone. Why? I don't know. But they do. And it scares me every time. Every time. Down we go. No wooden key, though. Oh well. If I had a Palin, I wouldn't have to keep breaking those apart with my hand. Ooh, another Muramasa. Not very good, though. We want a Kusanagi, if we can get it. That would be perfectly ideal. Oh dear. I have made an error in our pathing. How to rectify this? We could probably pray to RNG and just start teleporting all over the place. That might be the best and most hilarious answer. Oh look, 2 enemies. Oh no. 2 large enemies. Whatever shall I do? I'll get this while we're here. And because I need alchemy materials, I might as well get this. Guardian. Bleh. Bleh. Neither of those are very helpful at the moment. I don't really like Guardian. Alright. Pick up this key and enlighten our way through. Sounds fun. Enemies respawning. Sounds less fun. I think I get attacked if I do the thingy. I don't know why, but I think I do. Do we try it anyway? And then I'll just kill it. I'll just kill it. 100 turns really does feel a lot faster than the 150 on normal mode. Boop. Boy, leave Louhi alone. I have all these lovely frontliners for you to hit. Don't hit Louhi. Alright, here we go. Beautiful. That silver chest might just be lost. Might just be lost to time. Give him the smack. I guess we'll leave the ladybug alive for one more turn. The bug gets to live. Just kidding. The tentacles claim it. I better... Oh dear. Ah, there's a round 2 enemy. Another thing about the round 2 enemies is they don't actually approach you, like when they get to this spot. They will sit 1 tile away from you, or 2 tiles away from you, and wait for you to move into a tile close to them, and then attack you. They're like intelligent AI that want the initiative as badly as I want the initiative. And I don't like that. So of course every time I encounter one I get to enlighten into it, which I do like. I do enjoy enlightening. Looks like you're all dead. Aw, not all of you. 1 hit point. 1 little hit point. Good job. Alright, your turn. Ooh, we have another round 2 enemy coming. Nah, this one's not very varied. Very varied. I guess I'll punch the orb. I do not want the ectoplasm replicating things. Seems like a bad time. Double miss. Oh, that feels even worse. We are going to have to speed buff with Hiisi. A good crit restored my key. Thank you. What are we looking at? Okay. Problem resolved. Mental amulet. So good. I can't believe there was a time when I thought it was not. How far we've come. I could just ignore these enemies and go down, but I think I want to kill them. I kind of want to fight the round 2 enemy because it's pulling everything to me, and I'm not a fan. Probably could have mentaled again. Yeah. Smank. That is the most disgusting animation. Like in a good way, but a bad way. I guess I never realized how strange these things are. Which you'd think is something I noticed right away. Of course you were guarding. But good dodges, good dodges. 1 hit point. Again. I think this episode, I've had more things survive at 1 hit point than I have for the entirety of other playthroughs. And I think I'm just leaving. I think I'm peacing out. I want nothing to do with that. Alright, we'll go down. Then across. My mind is trained to see the paths. The light enlightenment paths. I told you. That silver chest up top, that's lost. I see 1 enemy. Is that the round 2 enemy? I think it is. Kind of makes me wish I had a Shadow Blade with me. How do I get across? This way. I have used one before. But the Shadow Blade and the Werewolf kind of play the same role. Muscle is good for boss fights. Especially if you cheese it and muscle before the boss fight. Like I do. Guess we're going all the way down. Well, we were going all the way down. Before we hit an obstacle. I think we just walk that. We don't have a very good enlightenment. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. 1 silver chest, lost to the mist. For all of eternity. Everyone is rank 5. It is also very pleasing to see everyone at the exact same experience level. I approve of the aesthetic. Rescue level 4 werewolf. And we have pleased the Doomsday God. We are now at the maximum distance from the end. The bad ending. Of course. I have so much food. Which I guess is a good problem to have. I also have a massive storage, so I can hold on to quite a lot. Yeah, I can see that. Speed's good to mitigate damage. Makes sense. We got the information. Yes, yes. So now it is the final... Well, final quest for this area. The Great Worm. I have indeed accepted this request. Duke Heinrich shall give us the answer. Yes, the Misty Forest. So the Guardian of the Misty Forest transformed into the Great Worm, and he's mad, which, you know, happens. Okay, we'll evaluate this one. Weakened speciality. Actually useful. Weakened speciality. Actually useful. For the same person. It's unresist. Oh yeah, I gave him this. How do I feel about this? I like the 30 HP. That's about it. Reducing crit kind of sucks on a Ronin, but me. I'll take the hit. It's more important that he hits stuff. Ooh, an epic Grim Reaper weapon. And 41 HP. I do like HP. So let's go ahead and fight the first boss. We'll bring probably the same consumables. I'll bring 2 chocolates, why not? I'll bring the last of our band-aids, and we shall march forth. And of course we're going to cheese it. Why wouldn't I cheese it? I wish I had access to power drinks. Yeah, hello. Lenny runs towards you with her usual joyful smile. We are here to slay the Great Worm. She just warns you and lets you know that it's always better to run to live another day than to die. A painful death? I mean, I imagine dying any way, painful or not, would be ill-advised. But dying to a boss sounds like it would be painful. I do know from experience. I'm pretty sure I beat the Great Worm in my first try, but it was a messy fight, if I remember correctly. Nice crit. I do want to try and give this kill to Masamune, so I don't want to obliterate this. That should be enough? Wonderful. Perfect. Perfect. That is a treasure chest. How astute of you. Ooh, beautiful, more mist. Something is there, huh? There are a lot of things that are here. You might have to be a little bit more specific, Masamune. We have located the boss. And the golden treasure chest. We'll keep moving around, though. More Shadowblade stuff. Well, I do not have a wooden key. Now I have one. And it gives me mists. Hey look, a round 2 enemy. My strategy doesn't work as well with round 2 enemies. We need to drag regular enemies to the boss. What do I want to make sure is dead? You probably. This went well. Crit with the tentacle. Extra crushing weight. In hindsight, would it be hindsight? I wonder how physical attacks connect with ectoplasm. It's supposed to be like ghostly goop, right? I mean, I'm not complaining, because we use a lot of physical attacks. but at the same time, someone's gotta ask these tough questions. Just keep smacking. It is a little unfortunate that we don't have 5 key. Lived at 5. Good. We probably just give this kill to Masamune. It might be a little excessive to go from 4 to 5 key, but it's a good habit to get in. Make sure that your Ronin and Grim Reaper are always at their maximum strength. Because you never know what awaits you in the mists. Never. It is always best to be prepared. Smack. Can Strike finish this off? We can. I might use... Ooh, spiked knuckles. Beautiful. That's the better weapon for the werewolf. My luck has been pretty good so far. Hope I didn't just jinx it. I wonder how quickly we can kill the Great Worm. Wow. This guy is agile. He dodged 3 attacks from 3 different characters. Like, dodging an attack from a werewolf, that's not impressive. The werewolf is not known for its accuracy. But dodging from my Ronin that has a hit accessory, and from Ruun, who's just the best, lucky sod. It's not dead, so his luck ran out. And there's the Kusanagi! Wow. Wow, 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 wow. So that's 3 people that have their better weapons now? 4? Louhi has the other cross, right? I just didn't equip it because I'm good at the game, obviously. We want to stun something. Snake. What? Guarded. You little cretin. Oh well, it moved up to its death, so I will accept it. That cannot slay it. We'll just let the wolf take care of it. Forest Iron Cross. Wow. Hello. Many enemies. Actually, I should take this opportunity to drag that with me. That's what I should do. So I think I will. We'll just have to go the long way. And we'll bring it with us. Like a little pet, following on a leash. How long is the long way? Pretty long. But I don't think there's a connection up there. Oh, I'm in a corner. I messed this up. Oh well. Worst case scenario, we'll just find a gray blob to drag to the boss. I'll keep my exploration going. I got a little hasty there. Please don't stun them. Oh well. Star Bullet. I don't think I actually upgraded Star Bullet. Should probably get around to doing that. Probably. Upgrading Flash Slash was a great idea. Challenging to say, but a great idea to upgrade it. I guess we're gonna trust into RNGs here. Oh. It's not that I don't want to fight them. I would like to see what's around me first. Alright, we'll fight this one. We know another enemy is up there somewhere. We might be able to drag that one around. But again, I don't know if there's a connecting path to the boss. I will inspect the map. Thanks, Ruun. I really appreciate you just obliterating everything. Okay, we don't know yet if there's a connection to the boss. It looks like there might be. Let's move carefully. Good job. You got me. I still can't tell. Oh, that's a round 2 enemy. We should probably put an end to that right quick. Again, it's just followers in a giant ectoplasm. I was seeing way more variety in the first episode, like Cathedral Ruin enemies, Cursed Town enemies. Now it's just these things. I would say it's more challenging, but we just cut it down in one turn. Another Grand Grimoire. Wow. Alright, let's enlighten in our way into the future. Oh, look, another werewolf that needs our help. Correct, you won't die here because I'm here to save you. Judging by how few golden keys I have, we're probably gonna have to dance around a little bit to find them. Can you do it? No. But you stunned it. Then it's fine. I understand. It's hard to pierce that shell with tentacle. Tentacles are not known for their piercing capability, just their crushing capability. I mean, even then. There's probably a limit. I do wonder how do they gauge that again? The crushing force of something? The PSI? That may just be force. I can't remember. Eat some food. the mushroom guys show his hands. The mushroom guys are cool enemies. They're the first, like, support enemy you encounter. And you learn very quickly that there are threats. They also kind of remind me of the Dark Souls mushrooms. They were always adorable. So they get some points for that. Okay, we do have an enemy here. I do, unfortunately, have to go through a lot of goop. I have 2 enemies here. And they're both... Okay, do we just let this connect? I think we have to. It's just some bugs. We're doing this for our cheese so that we can continue dragging the other bug. Well, other enemies, whether they're bugs or not, are yet to be determined. Because we can drag that to the boss. Because otherwise, if we waited, both of them would be upon us. Except the big mushrooms. Big mushrooms in Dark Souls? Come to me. I have to wait here because... Oh look, I have 2 enemies. Oh, well, the other one can't figure out the wall. That's fair. Alright. Time for some cheese. So if you've never seen the cheese before, we did do it a little earlier. But... oh. Huh. Alright. If you've never seen the cheese before... we basically just kill everything but one enemy, and then we buff with the Onmyouji so that we can go into the fight with lots of attack and speed. So this time, we aren't going to murder everything, and we're going to act with patience. I'm trying to remember the large mushrooms. Is that from the DLC with Artorias? Artorias, notoriously known as the very annoying fight. So we have 70%? Yes. So we now want a mental amulet. And then we go and counter the boss. Alright, here we go. The Great Worm. Alright. I think the best way to do this is start the branding. So we'll brand with Daragh because we want to taunt with Masamune. I don't like being there. Ooh, good crit though. Good crit. I think I moved back into position. I think we're strong enough that I can afford to do that. Especially because I can kill something. So I can't stun that boss. I can kill the worm. Or the bug. We're trying to kill the worm. Ow. Ooh, that's not good. He removed his brand. Well, that was rude. We also lost our attack buffs. Extra rude. Good Laplace. That might be the intelligent thing to do. You can kill the ad. No Laplace. Be a little defensive here. They're large and slow, but very strong punches. It knocks you over. I'm having a hard time remembering them. I just remember the little cute ones that walk around from the DLC. Alright, beautiful. We cleared everything. I think Daragh is going to bring this home. I probably should have given him hit rate. Because it's going to be embarrassing if he misses this. Nope. Beautiful. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It didn't actually go quite as beautifully as I wanted it, but you know what? No complaints. Minimal complaints. Because we won nevertheless. There's the golden key. It is convenient that the golden chest is right next to the exit. I do appreciate that. The Darkroot Garden and the base of the Great Hollow Tree. In Dark Souls 1. Oh, I'm out of space. Well, let's get rid of this polluted stuff. garden. I can probably just look it up. And I will remember it instantly after I see it. While we load. Oh! That forest. Oh. I run through that forest. I don't hang out in that forest. Forest is no nice place. But I know exactly what you're talking about now. See, all you gotta say was Sif. I think you can try it. I don't have any like rules against it set up. YouTube may dislike it, but can't do much about that. What were you doing? Ah, yes, spiked. Beautiful. It's just slightly better. Ever so slightly. The Grand Grimoire is good. Hiisi, you can have a weapon now. Kind of forgot about you, I'm sorry. Okay, that one's better. We have a Kusanagi. That is better. Ever so slightly. Forest Cross. We want that one. I also don't have anything equipped. Probably this. This looks good. So we probably want to evaluate our equipped items, and we want to evaluate the epic. So evaluate this. What do we got? We have bleeding resist. Okay. That's okay. Forest evasion, silence resist. Bleeding speciality and attack max. Well, one of those is useful. One of them. We can give it to there. More HP on our werewolf. Werewolf doesn't need to evade anyway. Yeah, we give it to there. Why not? Raise that upper limit of dips. Okay. I think that was everything, so let's go turn this in. Pop my neck. We are alive, thank the gods. Yeah. A little less stressful than I thought it was going to be. We follow Stella to where Duke Heinrich is. We have indeed Heinrich, slayed the Lord of the Forest. We are no longer rookies, but the core, the Expedition Core. Spoiler alert, we haven't been rookies for quite some time. Then we call him a monster, but for a creature who is reputedly the ruler of the forest to die at the hands of mere humans. Wow. Rude. Though I might even say he's better off dead than living forever in that grotesque, transformed state. You can tell by the look in Heinrich's eyes that he is a little touched. What I mean to say is a job well done. Excellent, thank you. So now we go to the Cathedral Ruins, right? Yes. So this is the introduction quest for the Cathedral Ruins. Everything seems to be the same. We are going to... Yes, we can buy power drinks. Wonderful. I love me some power drinks. So we're going to pick up the power drinks, and we are going to go to the dimension beyond the fissure. We're going to end today with a Dr. Faust kill again. Go find some loot. We should be able to receive... Bring 3 just in case. We should be able to get Cathedral Ruin items. I hope. That'll make it doubly worth. Was this still small? Yeah, okay. That doesn't appear to change, so let us march forth for our final expedition of today. I did what I wanted to do. We got to the cathedral. Would you like to see this scenario? No, thank you. If you haven't seen this scenario, basically all that happens is that Faust greets you, tells you that he's trying to heal this sickly forest, which, again, up for debate, and asks you to leave. And you say no. Because we're here for loot. Can't get loot if we leave. And these little unlit flowers are traps. Actually, I was wondering, can he see... Oh, you can kind of see there's like a face. Do I get anything for doing this? No. But inside the little fluff balls, there's faces. One's a happy face and one's a frowny face. I wonder if something different happens if you click or pop it. Wait, is that another? Are they both round 2 enemies? Alright. I hope YouTube didn't time you out, Toki, because I can't say anything. I'm assuming it would tell me if YouTube didn't like it. I should be able to get it. Yeah. I deal lots of damage now. Good crit. Even Louhi is dealing 90. Smack. Can you kill it, Hiisi? You can. Monster remains. That's... Oh, you're just running away from me. I thought you would attack me. That is for our quest. Because some of these enemies are from the cathedral ruins. If I can complete my quest without going to the ruins, that's cool. I would much appreciate that. I think you're more annoying than the ectoplasm, believe it or not. You can also stun the ectoplasm, which is probably the goal. There we go. Okay, I'm glad you're good. Let's kill it. You can have a kill. Louhi. That was a non-crit for 66, wow. Boop. We need one more remain. So all we need to do is find one more round 2 enemy from the cathedral. And then I don't have to go to the cathedral. That makes this a lot easier. Oh, look! Oh, you know what? I bet it's not because it's a round 2 enemy. I bet it's because these are the enemies we're supposed to be fighting. Okay. That would make a lot more sense. That makes more sense. Still, I'm glad I don't have to go to the ruins. Can you kill this? No. Because it was guarding. It didn't like being attacked by the Onmyouji though. I wouldn't either, that's some massive disrespect. There we go, quest done. Easiest quest of my life. Ooh, Divine Spiked Knuckles. Off to a great start. What was the other thing? So we got the good one and the bad one for the werewolf. That's fair. That's fair. I understand. Especially this MISTOVER is kind of grim dark. This very bizarre lunacy land can break the immersion a little bit, as it were. But yeah. The Atomic Shop is a different beast in its own. And I agree. $5 was a good deal. I'm a part of the streamer event, so hopefully they choose me. And apparently if they choose me, they'll hand out some keys. Yeah, sounds nice. But I don't know how they choose me. I'm just happy that I got accepted, which is the only reason I'm streaming right now. I much prefer recording. But it's going well so far, I think. And hello, Detective. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I know. Oh look, Cursed Town. Snake. Ooh, big crit. What if we... This is a thought. Stacking attack is actually not bad for the sister because it increases her healing output. But what if we did that to make it so her tentacles hit harder? Which is a sentence that I said. Make her tentacles hit harder. What does the world come to? I also need a real flower soon. None of these are real. I can see the little faces lighting up. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but... You can see their faces changing between the things. Actually, I'm curious. Okay, no. I thought that maybe if it was a good face, or a happy face, then it would be a real flower. Yeah, it's like 5 AM now. But the reason I'm streaming at this hour, well, I'm a little nocturnal myself, but the reason is because for the MISTOVER event, they asked for people to stream during Korean prime time, which for me is like 6 PM to 7 AM. So, a little different of a schedule. But of course, you can stream whenever you want. They just said that would be the best time for maximum retweeting and shouting out and stuff. I'm not a fan of the Twitter, but I did make one. It's a place to reach out to more people. Hopefully expose the world to the wonder that is Fableheimr. So on and so forth. A divine Muramasa. That is terrible. Oh, that was awful. 3 hit? No, thank you. No, thank you. We still have small donuts. Okay, we found the door. Well, we knew the door was here. I need an enemy. Bring me an enemy. Oh, I shouldn't have used that. See, do we have a real flower here? We've located an enemy. Okay, come to me. You can do it. The wall's not that confusing. Yes, come to me. You know you want to. Yeah, and I played Rift, which some would say was a WoW clone. I enjoyed it early on, but it got worse and worse as time went on. But I played entirely with an Australian guild. Everyone but me was Australian. It was quite the experience. So this bizarre schedule is not something new to me. Okay. So, for our cheese of helping us against the fight against Dr. Faust, we are going to buff again. But this time, we have power drinks. And we're going to be a lot stronger. Many, many times stronger. So I want to... How do I want to do this? You want to remove that bleed. Did I not bring a bandage? I didn't bring a bandage. All debuffs. Wait, did that say during combat? Made out of... Okay. Does this get rid of bleed? I guess we're going to find out. It does. Beautiful. When it said all debuffs, it wasn't kidding. So we have... We're going to need a mental amulet. Please don't kill this. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. We do have reduced speed for mostly everyone. But here we go. Sloth is kind of annoying for the strategy, but we should be okay. Should be fine. Do I have Brand Faust? Is that an idea? That's an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea, though. Just smack him with the taunt. Go ahead, Mental Amulet. And then we want to... Muscle Amulet after that. Good job, Ruun. What could this be? It's painful is what it is. Stun connected. Smack. I think I just keep hitting. How much hit do I have right now for me to miss? No, we have a lot of speed, so I'll go ahead and muscle. Restore some of our attack. We need to heal Ruun immediately. Give her some love. And then we smack. Finish it off, Ruun. Uh-oh. Okay. There. Missing at the worst times. But Dr. Faust defeated once more. A Divine Steely. Ooh. And a Divine Hokkinaiden. I have no idea what that means. But there we go. Map completed. All these very treacherous traps still on the map. So bringing siege is a good idea whenever you venture into the fissure beyond. Or beyond the fissure. Whatever it's called. We can't actually identify any of this. Actually, do I get... What do I get for this? I can't remember. The Immortal Mage, yes. We have brought back remains. They look like a rock. Yeah. No ordinary rock. It appears to be from another dimension. I'd ask how you can tell. Well, a weird energy is emanating from it. You can feel a great power coming from the rock. It's almost as if someone is watching you from afar, and you're flooded with a sense of a strange energy. Is it coming from a dangerous being? You can bet it. Yes, we did get the materials. Ooh, Marie's Quest. Part 2. A disaster that fell from the sky. You like Faust's awkward battle stance and the random music? That is actually, I believe, his battle stance from Guilty Gear. I know very little about Guilty Gear, but I do know that he is bizarre. That's not it. Oh look, move speciality. On a werewolf. Super helpful. That's good though. 7 defense, attack max. Yes, please. Also got the Divine Garb here. Speed 2. I'll take it. That instantly became very good. So did we get... We did not get a Divine Grimoire. We didn't get a Divine Power either. Which would have been amazing, but I don't want to be that picky, because we got a great weapon for that. I guess I'll replace your Steely? Go ahead and have more speed. It's either replace his Steely or I replace... I'll just replace Daragh Steely. He's not quite as tanky as the Ronin, so this will help him out a little bit. And raise the attack ceiling again, because I thoroughly enjoy doing that. We got this Divine Muramasa, but it's garbage. There's a little more damage and a tiny bit more crit. But we can't have Masamune missing. We've seen what happens when he misses. And it's not good. Not good at all. A divine fallen habit. But that has no stun speciality. And I like my stun. I've actually never really snagged stun speciality, but I'm gonna take it. Silence. Gross. All this silence. Disgusting. You hate to see it. Hello, Marie. I think I'm gonna do this one more quest. We'll go to the cathedral ruins and we'll call it a day there. I kind of wanted to end on Faust, but you know what? I'm gonna about Baiken because eye patch waifu with amazing unique design. That's fair. That is fair. I think you linked me a thing about Baiken for the Ronin skin. Or an idea for the Ronin skin. That would have been cool. I did like her. Where am I going? Oh yes, we need to make sure we're going to the right area. Okay, so these come from two different locations. The Ruin Monastery and whatever. So I guess we'll go here first. That'll give us good armor for Daragh. So... we can't do both quests today, but we'll do one. Bring these just in case. I'm going to go to extreme lengths to make sure we do not lose our successors. I love them dearly. Yeah, hello. Have you by any chance seen a necklace? It's made of beads. She's disappointed. We're looking for meteorite. She said she saw one around, and I always ask her, well, why didn't you pick it up? Good question. Okay, how do we want to do this? So we swing around, and then we go down. Where's the golden key? The golden key's right next to the golden chest. How convenient. Paladins are pretty good in this area as well. There's lots of blocked passageways. Oh, I don't have a wooden key. And Onmyoujis are incredibly helpful. Because these little circles that you can barely see, the invisible things, they will teleport you to random locations. Which may or may not trouble you. To put it lightly. And if you're playing on hard mode, or like me with the hard defaults, teleporting all over the dungeon when enemies respawn in 100 turns is not an ideal situation to be in. Alright. Well. Do we... play it smart. Oh yeah, and there are partially invisible enemies here. Because why not, honestly. I thought about just charging down with Enlightenment, and was like, wait a minute. I haven't seen an enemy in a while. I'm gonna be attacked. Oh well. We'll just have to make sure then that we get our key from this, if we're gonna be attacked right away. We are still faster than them all, which is nice. We have plenty of enemies to kill for Masamune. And there is a lot of bleeding in this area. So, Onmyouji's sister, make sure you bring your bleed removals. Wow. That was the biggest Frostbind crit I think I've ever had. Divine power! We did it! We have achieved the divine power. And we got the good sister armor. Please don't break. We didn't break. Beautiful. Oh, and she moved back to her position. How grand. Stunned and branded. Not what I want to see. Well, technically the first quest for the cathedral is to kill things. But we did that while we were in Faust's realm, which was amazing. So this is technically the second quest, but yes. It has a lot of Diablo vibes, this place. Mostly because there's a cathedral in like every game, I think. I don't remember Diablo 1 at all. I was a bit tiny for that. And I barely remember 2. I just remember running around as a necromancer a lot. I can see you, partially invisible enemy. Snake. I'm glad to see that we're still slaughtering everything. Because this place can get really annoying. Although we haven't seen the annoying enemies yet. These are just the prepare you for what is to come enemies. Let's get some speed going, shall we? Oh, I'm 1 mana short of being able to use Star Striker. Oh well. That is why we upgraded Chaos Blast. Look at these bleeds. Luckily we resisted it a few. We don't want to take a 74. That sounds like a lot. Beautiful. Probably could have recovered some mana before I waltzed into this. You know. So how do I want to do this? Probably just Chaos Blast this. And then I want to kill something here. Probably you. We'll stun the orb. And we will smack up. Put on taunt. Heal up. Get our key. The usual. The whole shebang. If we didn't resist that second bleed, that thing would be over 100. So we're going to go ahead and purify. The cute thing about purification is it increases your healing received, and the Ronin can heal itself. And I frequently do. Hiisi can remove his own. Unfortunately, Ruun is completely out of mana. The dangers of recklessly spamming Star Striker. But that's the only thing I know. A MISTOVER anime, that might be a bit much. I'd love one, because then they could expand on the story, which is a little shallow. It's really my only complaint about MISTOVER. I'd love to see more story, but I think that, in my mind, the way that I see it, is the gameplay and the post-launch support has been enough to override the short story. I remember back when it launched, back in my day, no, I remember when it launched there were like patches all the time. I did feel a little bad for the console people because the patches were quite delayed, from what I understand. But on Steam, they were just like pushing them out like 1 or 2 a week. It was insane. Although I could see like a MISTOVER, oh my goodness, a second power. A MISTOVER OVA maybe? Like just a one-shot thing. That could be cool. Oh. All of the wooden keys are down there near the exit. Okay, I see how it is. Guess I'll just remove these then. Why not? Meteorite fragments. Alright. Because I'm feeling confident. Mistakes were made. And that's why you don't charge blindly into the fog of war. Well, one reason. Honestly, that wasn't the worst thing that could have happened to us. Hello. I see you hiding in the corner. Smack. I can't taunt when you're in the forward position, though. Oh, I can stun you, though. I got a lucky crit, so it allowed Louhi to go before that thing. Giant. The Golem? Golem Giant. Monstrosity. Abomination. I could have checked what his name was, but I'm just guessing now. All of those would fit, honestly. There's an enemy in here. And it's a partially invisible enemy. That's from round 2. Of course. Why not? Waiting for you near the exit. How very cheeky. Guess I'm hitting you. They just have this giant front line. Smack. What are these called? Abominations. I was right. Well, near the end. It's easy to be right when you guess everything that it could have been. The annoying thing about these guys, yeah, is they move people backwards. Which can mess up your formation quite terribly. But I mean, we may not be able to Star Strike, but we can still Chaos Blast. Which is a great ability. Well, can't do anything. And, oh, he didn't get knocked back. Alright, Hiisi. It's on you. One of your very few kills. Alright. Let us return to the chests. I should get this flower first. Okay. We definitely want to open every wooden chest. Because we are in desperate need of divine mists and essences and all that good stuff, but unfortunately we did not get any. Is that little bubble in this square? Kind of looks like it. Alright. Let's do this the safe way. If there is such a thing. I'll run out of food. I use all my food for enlightenment, so I run out pretty quickly. Although we do have 800 because of my wonderful research that carried over in round 2. Alright, we have completed the Cathedral Ruins quest. We got 2 divine powers. And an amazing armor piece for Daragh. Let's go ahead and examine that. Where is it? Alright, 8 hit. Beautiful. Couldn't have asked for more. I mean, I could have, but I probably shouldn't. And that's a waste. I guess I'll evaluate this. Oh look, silent speciality. Oh, boy. Can't wait to throw that out. I still don't like this divine armor. Still not good. Alright, let's replace this forest power. -3 hits. It hurts. Ooh. Do I keep this though? It's 5 to 5, which isn't bad. And it has 5 of 8. We'll give... We give it to Daragh. We want him to deal more damage as well. We can give the other thing to Louhi. This toughness. The bleeding's irrelevant. No one bleeds. I mean, Masamune can. More HP. This reduces her evade, though, which is kind of bad. Attack max is cute. It's kind of why I was thinking about it. Maybe we just leave it unequipped for now. I mean, honestly, if we're being honest, we should probably go over this stunning. Even though then the evade will just cancel it out. Eh. What's 4 stunning speciality at the end of the day? These are all my basic units that I was forced to recruit for the tutorial. Honestly, I should probably just suspend all of them. Although, can I learn anything from any of you? I know all these. You know what, I'm going to disband them. Yes, discharge them all. I need to be careful that I'm not discharging something I want. There we go. Now only the successors remain. Just the way it should be. We were able to find... we were able to find the meteorite fragments. We give them to Stella. We need to compare these with the stones that you extracted from the monsters before. Spoiler alert, they're quite similar. You challenged me to name a witch Megumin and only use Chaos Blast, aka Explosion. I can't remember the name of the anime, but I know what you're talking about. Too bad they don't have like a thief character for whoever the protagonist is that I can't remember. The paladin would be Darkness. And then the useless goddess. I feel like making a sister the useless goddess would be rude to the sister. But anyway, on that lovely note, that lovely tangent, we are going to comment for today. Thank you to everyone that stopped by. Thank you to everyone that watched this as a VOD. If you managed to make it through all 2 hours and 13 minutes, I hope that you enjoyed at least a little bit. And we have completed our desire to push through the first area, the Misty Forest. We will probably be streaming again in a day or 2 once I've recovered. And I hope to see you there. We will continue, of course, to say hi to Dr. Faust every so often, because it's fun. It's a nice change of pace instead of seeing the ruins literally every day. Bye-bye. That was a great ending, wasn't it?